Hello everyone, it's Laura here, and today I have a different type of video for you. So yeah, today I just wanted to do some coloring. I got some proofs for my book back, and I'm really excited to try out this toned paper. Hello Nia, welcome, thank you for joining me. Let's see, here it is. Yep, I'm great. I've just been really busy producing my coloring book, and so I haven't had any free time really to do any coloring or videos really. But now I'm back. Oh, welcome! Hello, Fabibi and Anne and Sue. Hello, everyone. So good to be back. Oh, fun! You got off of school early. So I got the proofs for my artist edition papers yesterday. So I have the watercolor paper, which is like this really nice, I don't know if you can really see the texture, but it's this really nice, really heavy, thick paper, and it's really ideal for watercolor. But then I've also decided to print the paper, the book rather, on this tone tan mixed media paper. Yeah, I did a couple of pages like this when I was in college a long time ago, but I haven't ever colored like a coloring page. I'm just getting my pencils out. Okay, so as you guys know by now, oh, Abby, okay. Sorry guys, she's okay, here. Well, you want to be on camera? Here you go. Say hello, Abby. She's currently in the midst of things. See, this is why the camera jiggles. Okay. Hello, I'm back. Alright, so I have some Copic markers here and some pencils. I'm just gonna have fun playing around and see what happens. I can't promise you that this will be good because I have never worked on this paper, but I'm gonna give it a go. So I have a little scrap here which I'm gonna use to kind of test swatch my colors because I have no idea what they're gonna look like on the paper. So I'm going to do a Copic base, and then I'll do some pencil over top to kind of smooth things out. And let's just see how we go. This will be fun. Alright, so I think I'm going to start, and I'll call out the names just so that you guys know. Yep, this color. I'm going to start with the mid-tones and the darks first. I don't know how other people do it, but there's no right or wrong way to start. So I'm going to use the Copic color E23 and just sort of go through and pick out and find all of the shadows. I'm going to start out first with the dark side of this little cheek here. Abby, my kitty. So what I like about Copics is you don't have to be perfect. You can go back over them and lighten them up again. I don't know if anybody else has done this, but so I'm just gonna go through and kind of go around the edge of her chin. see. Yep, no comments. It's been a while since I've done this, guys. So good to be back. And I'm gonna do a little spot right under her nose. Can you guys see okay? For some reason, when my YouTube app updated, it doesn't seem to want me to zoom in anymore. I think I gotta update it again or something, I don't know, or maybe reinstall it. It's okay though. I could always move the camera closer if you guys can't see, so just let me know. And I think, let's see. Hi, cutie. Maybe a little antsy. Just do the edges. And I'm gonna do her eyebrows. Just to give it like a shadow underneath the fine hairs that I'll add later. Oh, hello. Abby. Okay. She's definitely a ham, isn't she? She loves to be on camera. All right. So, I'm also going to do a little bit of shadowing over on this side, but not as much because her cheek is less visible. Like so. And I do want to give some shadowing where the antlers connect to the face here. Kind of like a shadow, like a drop shadow kind of, or however you want to call it. And just under this guy a little bit. Alright, the rest I'm going to do with a lighter color. This is like the darkest I want to go with the markers. So let's see. Let's move up. I think this is the color. Yeah. So now I'm going to move up a shade to E02. And I'm just going to blend out the areas that I just put down and kind of add more shadows. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to color with pencil on top. Yep. I'm just putting this down to kind of speed things up because you guys know I like using marker underneath. Now, you can use Tombow, but it does get a lot streakier. So I thought I would use the Copics just to make it easier on myself in blending. And I'm going to put, with this slightly lighter shade, just a little bit under here. Let's do the nose. Oh, abs. She wants attention. Okay, let's see how that dries. And we've got now the under. And this part always looks really messy, but that's okay. We're going to clean it up with pencil and more layers of marker too. And now I'm going to do the nose. So I rotate the page because it's easier for me. And just kind of give a little quick stroke there. And I'm just kind of adding some shadowing to the hairline, right where the hair meets the skin of the face. Sorry guys, now Abby's playing. She's really active right now. Maybe I should have picked a different time to do this. Like so, and let's do a little bit on the chin. Now, Copics dry a shade or two lighter, so when you put it down, it might look aggressive, but then as it dries, it'll lighten up. Yeah, she's having a lot of fun, Ella. She's a cutie. Okay, now I'm going to move on into a more pink color for the cheeks. So I'm going to grab this R21. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that's the one I want. So with the cheeks, I try to just add it to like the apple. So I'm just going to add it right here. Right there like that. And now let me go back in and do the neck just so that we have like an even color scheme. So I believe the color I used for the darkest was E23. So I'm just going to go right under, oops, wrong side, sorry. Right under the neck. Like that. And then definitely the back. And yeah, once my book is printed, I plan to pick up these live videos again and do more tutorials and stuff for you guys. Oh, sorry, I think my phone just buzzed. Let me see if I can turn that off. Hold on. Bear with me, because my phone will do that all day long. Okay. So now I'm going to move back in before that dries and just sort of blend it out. Using, again, the EO2. And this just makes everything a lot quicker. When I go to put down the pencil, I don't have to like burnish and really press too hard, because even though it's toned, I still feel like adding some layers of different shades will just make it quicker. But it doesn't have to be perfect at all. Right, and actually I'm going to add a little bit of that pink, the R21, just to the edge of her nose a little. Kind of make her like a little pinkier right there. Kind of loving this toned paper. Okay, back to EO2 to add, oh gosh, I always do that. To add some shading over here to this side. Whoops, that's okay. So if you make a mistake with the Copics, I've found that you can actually grab the colorless blender and it's like an eraser. So you just kind of put it over and then wait for it to dry, and it really blends it out and makes it pretty much gone. Pretty cool. Okay. This is looking pretty much done for the shadows of the face. Now for the highlights, I'm going to use the white Prismacolor. So I think at this point, the rest I want to do with the pencil for her face. But I'm just going to throw in some quick color for her hair just so that it has more context. So I'm going to, for her hair, I'm going to use like a dark brown. I'm going to use this E57. Abby. Oh, you get that mousy. All right. She's so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna. I feel bad ignoring her. She really wants to play. She'll be all right though. I'll play with her when we're done. So I'm just gonna add some brown shadows just around the hair. Just to give the hair some context. She's really turning up. Yeah. See, guys, this is why I usually record in the mornings, because she's usually a lot more mellow. She's playing. Okay. So then I think the light's coming from this way, so I'm just going to do a little bit more. She's playing with her paper bag now. So sorry, guys, about that. Yeah, cutie. I know you want to play. Oh, Abs. Come here. No. All right, so you guys get the idea. I'm gonna do a little bit more here. Goodness, it really is like a snowstorm out there. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. And normally she meows at me and I go and play with her. She's got me like totally under her thumb or paw or whatever. Like she totally so that's why she meows at me, because she wants me to play with her, and she knows usually I get up and take a break and play with her for a little bit. But she'll live. I'll play with her when we're done. So yeah, I just wanted to show you. You see where I made that mistake? By putting the colorless blender over it, it just took it right off. So much fun. When I found that out, it like took a lot of the fear away from me for using markers. Really cool trick. And that I think will work with any alcohol-based marker, although I haven't tried the other ones. These are actually on loan from my sister. Shout out to her. Thank you very much. So yeah, I actually haven't tried other alcohol-based markers, but I'm pretty sure they probably act the same way. So if you guys have used any, just let me know how it works with that blender. Okay, I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty little details because I don't want to spend too long on this, but all right, I'm going to get to the face. I do find that I like to put down the marker first before I go and do the pencil, because the pencil, especially because I use Prismacolors, will leave some wax residue on the tip, and then you've got to really work to clean it off. So that's why I'm putting this down just around the face edges, just that way I don't have to worry about it later if I want to finish this and it's not just a demo. Oh, I really like the toned paper. You know, it's funny because I've seen so many people using it with their coloring pages, so that's why I decided to offer it with my book. But it might become a favorite. But don't worry, I'll also do demos on the white paper too, because I know a lot of people are ordering that one. Okay. All right, so you get the idea for putting down. Hello, Katrina. Welcome. All right, so I'm going to put my Copics away, and now let's get on into the skin tone with pencil. All right, so I'm just going to pick out the highlights where I think they would go. So I'm going to put, I don't know why, but I always like to put a little bit right on the edge of the nose. And I'm not pressing hard here, just so that I can work over it later. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see it okay? I don't know. Hello, Nia. Yep, I'm okay. Are you okay? Is everybody all right? I'm happy to be coloring again, that's for sure. And then I'm going to put this little spot on the upper lip, always has some little bit of brightness to it. And then let's also put, let's see, well, we want right here in the inner corner of the eye, just to kind of give her a little bit of glow. And let's do this area here, so it'll be the highlight of the cheek. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. Sorry, I'm checking the chat, making sure. All right, Abby's eating now. Gosh, you guys are seeing everything that Abby does today. First we got snuggles, now playtime, and now eating. And she went to the bathroom too. I don't know if you could hear that though. So I just put some white on this little, it's like a little down arrow kind of on the top of the cheek. And I'm going to put some right here too on the upper lip. I basically just pick out anywhere where the light would catch. So not right under the nose, but like closer to the lip here. And we'll also do a little bit of shiny bit here and also on the chin. And like I said, right now it looks really messy, but we can smooth all this out and make it really beautiful. I just want to get down the darks pretty quickly so that way it doesn't take as much effort to press. All right, and then also just a little right here. This little spot right above the eyebrow has a little, usually on most people it has like a ridge there. And then just a little bit on the forehead, just sort of connecting those guys together. Oh, I love working on this tone paper. It's so much fun. Yep, but I am more accustomed to working on white paper, so I will do some tutorials with that as well. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the white pencil. Let's see if I can bring it closer. So you see I've got just some white down just to know like where my highlights go. Now I'm going to move on. I kind of switch back and forth between lights and darks when I'm doing this. So now I'm going to move on into the burnt ochre. This is PC 943. Yeah, hello. This is the first time I'm ever coloring on it. I offered this option with my book because it seemed really popular and people were asking me if I would do it, and so I'm always happy to listen to people and you know, accommodate if I can. So now I'm just blending in the really harsh areas that are bothering me. Just kind of make it easier on the eyes. And I'm just doing this with a very light touch, but you can see already it's starting to kind of fade away those harsh marker lines. Abby, she's so cute. Yeah, you're cute. Oh, yeah, she's got me totally trained. I give her like a paper grocery bag, and so that's what she's playing in right now. Hey, sweetie, you want to come and snuggle? So anywhere that's really standing out to me is like needing a little bit more darkness. I'm just grabbing this pencil. Now there's a lot of different ways to approach this. This isn't the only way. This is just the way I do things, so obviously everyone has their own approach. But my most requested tutorial topic is skin tones, and since I just did a book filled with faces, I thought I should get on that and start. Oh, you're being a good girl now, huh? Alright, little kitty settled in. So let's do the nose. So this little area right under the eyelid is just a little bit darker. So I'm just adding that. Let's also carry that on up through. Already the marker lines are starting to disappear. And the more I layer over it, they really will blend out and become really smooth. So even if your page looks really horrible, if you're using marker, don't worry too much, because there's always a way. And sorry I'm rotating my page so much. I was battling carpal tunnel because I was using my hands so much for drawing my book. So I'm just trying to go really easy on my hand and only use strokes in a comfortable way right now. But my hand is recovered. I'm just being a little overly cautious. Don't want to hurt it again. You are just the sweetest little kitty. Guys, she's all nuzzly and cute now. She just has to get out her energy, that's all. She gets moments where she's really playful. So I love this pencil because it really is like a nice base layer color for the different shadows. But then I will go over and use other colors to denote different tones in the skin. So that's why I'm using a really light touch. Trying not to burnish the paper. Oh my goodness, it's like a winter wonderland out there. Hella, I do tend to do circular motions, but it's right now they're more like ovals, sort of like I'm doing like that. I tend to not do the back and forth motion on skin tone, but I also don't worry too much about the precision of doing perfect little circles either. As long as they don't have start-stop points, it's good. But I'm not a stickler about the motion because I don't use a really sharp pencil, so it doesn't have as much. You can see I'm using the flat of the pencil. I'm holding my pencil like really flat to the page, and so it doesn't have really distinct lines. I know that a lot of people do use a really sharp pencil, and they will use really small little circular motions. I don't think there's any right or wrong way to do it. It's just that's the way that I do it. But yeah, for the first layer or so, I do tend to do just really, really light, soft ovals. Okay, so now I'm going to gently connect these two little dark spots. And let's do a little bit of shadow under her nose, because the nose is definitely casting a shadow. And this little spot here. And I will refine and really get in to the paper tooth, you know, once I've got some layers down. But I'm sort of a messy colorist for the first couple layers, so I'm not like super precise. Like some people will sit there, I don't know, I'm very, I like it to be loose and just sort of work it out first, and then I go back and fix any problems I make. So yeah, but no, nothing, there's no right or wrong way. Let's see, I have So you mean like when you blend them together, they change color? That can happen to me too. And that's just a matter of like experience, I think. Learning how the colors blend together. That's something that you'll get a feel for over time, but sometimes when I'm using a new color combination that I'm not sure of, I will like use a little scrap paper and just sort of work it out on the scrap. A lot of the times too, I don't even bother burnishing. You'll find that instead of burnishing, I just go in there like really, here's a little messy spot there. Like I just go in and just really carefully just color in lightly in the areas where I missed, and just really carefully get in those little valleys without pressing. So that leaves the paper tooth. This does take some patience though. But there's a way to get in the valleys of the paper without actually pressing hard. There's a couple like that way, and you can also, oh, sorry guys, typical live stream stuff. Okay, so hopefully you didn't miss too much. I was just in this spot here. Now I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna use this PC 929 pink, and I kind of want to make her cheeks more rosy and blushy. So I'm just going to add an undertone of this pink under what I'll blend out later. Just add it to the apples of both cheeks, sort of like as if you were adding blush with makeup. And I'm going to also use this color for the lips. I just want to get something on these lips. So I'm going to use this pink. You see okay? Yeah. This pink here. Oh my goodness. It really is coming down. It's like a little blizzard outside. Alright, well, I'm glad I'm not going anywhere. And I'm also going to use it on the top of this upper lip. And then switch over to another color. I do want her to feel natural though. Let's see, what other color do I have? How about... Oh, thank you, Sue. Hey, B. Hey, everybody. Mark is my boyfriend. Thanks for popping in, B. Yeah, I really love this paper. I'm really happy that... Oh, I'm sorry. This is PC 1031 Henna. Boop, boop. Yeah, I'm really super happy to be playing with this paper. It's nicer than I thought. I mean, it was nice when I played with it, but doing a portrait on it is so much fun. Hey, Andrea. Nice to see you here. All my peeps are back. Alright. So I'm just going to add the shadows now to her lips, so the corners of her mouth and most of the upper lip get this henna color. And I'll also do just below, just at the very bottom of this lower lip here, kind of blend it on out. Thanks, I love you too, babe. I don't know if he's still here, but he knows. All right, so now let's grab this here PC 1013 Deco Peach. I can't get the camera to focus. Oh, well, anyway, it's PC 1013. Now I'm going to go in and just where the highlights are, just kind of add this color just on the edges. And this is sort of how I work. I just sort of layer and pick different colors and work in different areas until it all sort of melds together. I should go back to her neck soon, just that way it looks consistent. Okay, actually let me do that really quick while I'm thinking about it. So let me just do the similar process. So I'm going to swap, sorry guys, swap back to PC 943 Burnt Ochre. And let's blend out and soften these neck marker lines. Alright, Abby girl. Abby's passed out in my lap. She wore herself out. Guess I won't need to play with her later after all. I think I might need to go on with a slightly darker color there, but I'll hold off. So now I'm just gonna... So what I do is I just blend just adjacent to the line where it's dark. Just add like a light layer of pencil right next to it. And it just sort of fades it out. And this is a great way to smooth it out without even pressing hard. Let's do... Sorry, she's upside down. Just trying to be ergonomic when I work. Yeah, the doctor said that the carpal tunnel was mostly due to me stressing out my wrist from repeated motion, and that I shouldn't be using it like I would sometimes draw like this. So you said I should try and draw more with my hand more straight. So that's why I'm rotating the paper a lot more lately, just to kind of like easier on my hand, make it easier for my wrist. I do not recommend getting carpal tunnel. It's not fun. But luckily I'm a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna do... Now here I'm using back and forth motion because this area is really mostly straight. Just doing the collarbone. And I'm just following, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have really, really light grayscale on the paper. So I'm just following my own grayscale to know where to put the shading and the shadows. So the little hollow of her neck here, and this little spot. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, well, you too, Sue. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, good, Hella. I'm not the only one who turns my paper. It makes me feel a little better. Let me soften out this here. So I jump around a lot. I'm not like trying to be perfect with this demo. I'm just showing you exactly how I work when I'm like by myself and nobody else is watching. But later on, when I do proper tutorials, I will break things out and make it a little bit easier to follow. Right now, we're just having some fun. A little quick, unexpected, unplanned playtime session. But I'm so excited about this book, guys. I can't even explain. I'm like, oh, I can't believe it's almost done. I mean, the book is done. The printing is still happening. But yeah, I couldn't wait to play with this page because, yeah, it's one of my favorites, and just, yeah, really excited. Yay. Okay, there's a little line right here that needs smoothing. A little extra schmooing around. And the chin, too. How did I forget that? Come on, Laura, get with it. Oh, yeah. Hold on. There we go, cutie. Sorry, Abby was moving around. Oh, I think toned paper is easier to work on than white paper. Oh goodness, that might be hooked. Oh, thank you, Hella. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think it'll be pretty fun to color too. So I'll be coloring a bunch from it right here on the YouTube channel. figure why not. Okay, so that I feel a lot better now. So let's swap over to PC 1013 Deco Peach. Yeah, Maria does color on toned paper. Yep. Am I buffing? I might be buffering. Huh. Oh, that's funny. On my laptop, it's buffering. As long as you guys can see it, I'm good. So I'm using Deco Peach, just adding another layer, kind of smoothing things out more. Oh my goodness. Okay guys, I just have to show you, I'm sorry. Ugh. Can I get this out without disturbing the kitty? Yeah, sorry. It is like full-on blizzard. Super duper crazy. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. So much for fall. Guess it's wintertime now. I know, right? Oh my. So, what are you guys working on? Is there anything that you're coloring? Well, yeah, it does know a lot about that. Thanks for sticking with me. Yeah. I didn't even know it was supposed to snow until yesterday. So, luckily this morning I got out and did all my errands like before it really started coming down. Because my car doesn't do very well in the snow. I just hope it melts really quick. Oh, Mardell Rubio Santa. I saw that. It's so cute. Awesome. Well, I'll look for it on your Instagram when you're done. Oh my gosh. This paper is just so cool. I'm gonna be honest, I was really nervous to do this because this is the first time I've ever done this on, like, at all, and to do it on camera is kind of scary, but now I'm really happy that I tried it out. Yeah, I'll put up all the pencils. I'll just watch it and record and write down what I've used. Sure thing. Yep, and I use different sets of pencils and different skin tones. I just got a set of Faber-Castell Polychromos, so I'm really excited to try those out because I've never used those before. But I thought I'll use the Prismas for this video because I'm already unfamiliar with the paper. So I thought, why stress myself out also working with unfamiliar pencils. But I will be doing some videos in the future using the Polychromos as well, because a lot of people have been requesting that, so luckily now I can use those too. And they were gifted to me by a lovely friend, so thank you so much. You know who you are. Let's just lighten this spot up a little. It's a little too dark. Oh, hello, Kim. This is actually from my brand new book that I have on pre-order. The tone tan paper and the white watercolor paper are in the pre-orders only. The pre-order ends November 30th. So if you do want this tone tan paper, you should snag it soon. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Nia. And, oh, I'm so sorry to hear you're not feeling well, Hella. I hope you feel better soon. Yep, I'll, well, hello, Claire. Kim, I'll put the link to my pre-order in the description below when the video's over. Well, I hope you feel better. That really stinks. I hate having a fever. Makes you feel all weird. So I think actually I'm going to swap back over really quick to PC 943 Burnt Ochre and just sort of darken up. I feel like that was a little too light there with the white. So I'm just going to smooth that and kind of blend it out a little. And I want to move that little white spot up a little bit. That's okay, that's why I do the layers really lightly at first. That way you can adjust, because sometimes when you're first putting the first layer down, you don't know exactly where things should go. But you can always work it out as long as it's not pressed too hard. And let's see, Kim. Oh, he gave you a set on his birthday. Oh, that's a beautiful gift too. Yeah, yeah, the Polychromos was a gift. I got a 36 color set, and I'm so excited to try them out because I've never used them before. So really, I use them like to test paper and stuff when I was testing my my different papers, but I haven't like used them to color yet. Okay, I'm swapping to my white, which is in an extender. I'm not sure the number, but I'll put it in the description after. I'm just gonna put a bright little white. So sorry, guys. Let's see. Hopefully, you guys didn't miss too much. Nia, what new books did you get? I always love a good color book haul. Oh, that's a shame, Claire. Well, I hope your anxiety subsides soon. Take a you day. Just relax for a day. I'm definitely gonna take. Gosh, I don't know if this is the crazy weather that's happening outside, but it seems like my Wi-Fi is spotty. Really sorry, guys. Yeah, it's really coming down. It's like ice now, kind of. Oh, they sound great. Awesome, Nia. Maybe I'll come over and color with you after my pre-order is shipped out. Relax at your house. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of white also in the whites of her eyes, but I'm gonna leave some area for some gray later. Some gray and some pinks, actually. Let's get a little highlight going. Thank you, Mia. Oh, I'd love to come and you know, I've never actually colored with anybody else before. I think that's why I like the live streams, because it's the closest I can get to coloring with you guys. But if there's anybody in the Philly area who wants to color with me, come on over. I will definitely love to color with somebody. But that's okay, I've got you guys, so that's awesome. And I'm just going to put a little bit more white just down the cheek a little bit. Oh, this tone tan is so much fun, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to do more pages with this. Yeah, wouldn't it be fun to like sit around and color and like have music going and... Hey May, how you doing? Okay, I'm switching over to PC 1013 Deco Peach. Yeah, you know, maybe I should like try and get together like a big coloring group. I wonder if anybody else in the Philly area colors that's online. So just adding some more subtle layers. At this point now, most of the base shadows and highlights are down. So now I'm going to be working in the more subtle areas, like the forehead needs some work. It's mostly still the paper. Wow, there's like an ice storm. I don't even know if you guys can hear it outside, but it is like coming down. Oh, nap. That's great. I'm glad that you feel refreshed. I could probably use a nap too, but I'm coloring instead. I should probably go back to work, but I don't really want to. So bad. It's been so long since I colored though. I've been working in black and white for the past couple months only. But I do have some pages in the works that I will release soon on my Etsy shop, and I'm really excited about those too. Some pages that didn't make the book, but that I really want to still do. So yeah, I'm still drawing. Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear like the ice storm happening outside? Now it's not snow, it's like freezing rain ice. Oh, this is so fun. I'm gonna have to finish this page now, I think. So now I'm pressing a little bit harder, not so light anymore, just sort of getting in the layers. But I'm not burnishing yet. I don't know if I will burnish, because the tone paper, since it gives you that nice base to start with, I don't know that you need to really burnish. Kind of like the way it looks. But I do like layering to kind of give it more depth, and also to give the color a richness to it. Hello! Hi, Toadie! from Spain. What time is it in Spain? Right now it's, oh, it's way past my lunch break, but that's okay. It's 1:40 in the afternoon here. I started this at noon. So clearly, time got away from me. I probably will go soon, but I'm just having so much fun, and I missed you guys so much. I miss doing this. Yep, she's starting to come together. Okay, it's the evening. That's not bad. Let me just swap over. What other color do I want here? No. Where's that one? Yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm going to swap over to PC 1072 50% French Gray. And I'm going to go in to the eyes here and just do the shading on the bottom. And then right below the lashes, and leave that white spot. Like that. And then I'm also going to use, where's that other color? Is it this one? No. Oh, here it is. I'm going to use the same color I used for the dark areas of the lips. This is 1031 Henna. And I'm going to go into this little corner, that little pink spot, and just do the shadow. Like that. And actually, let's go back into the lips now because they're looking a little unfinished. So I'm going to work in the corners with this color. Now I'm pressing fairly hard just to get the color in there. Like that. Yeah, May, I actually haven't live streamed or done very many videos because I've been working on my coloring book for the past couple months. And it really has taken most of my free time. Where was I? Oh, I'm going to use this PC 943 to just sort of work in these little spots that are just a little too light. This is that burnt ochre I love so well. Just sort of get some of this stuff smoothed out a little more. So considering how messy that marker looked when I first started, it's pretty fun to see it like sort of disappear now. And I do feel like it does speed it up a lot. But of course you can do this without marker too. smooth out this little spot here. And I'm gonna do a little more blending under the nose, a little more shading. So I tend to just work all over. When something sticks out at me that I want to fix, I just move right there so that way I don't have to remember. Yeah, I'll be more organized when I do my real tutorials for you. I just figured I would have some fun. Do some little coloring on this test print. This isn't even the final print. I adjusted it just slightly for the final, but yeah, this is like the proof. I'm coloring on my proof. Let's see, is it picking up okay? Yeah, I think so. Let's... And let me do a quick little bit here with the teeth. Oh, that's the wrong one. So I'm going to jump back to PC 1072. This is the 50% French gray. I like the French gray because it's just a little warmer in tone, so I feel like that is better for faces. So I'm just doing right under the upper lip just to give it a little shadow and soften the line but not go too high up. And then I'm going to grab my white pencil. Here we go. Thank you, May. Let's see, Kim. Yeah, Kim, I am definitely autographing one of the pages for you. I don't want to reveal all of what I'm sending because I am sending a couple of free gifts for the pre-orders only. So yeah, but every single pre-order will come with an autograph. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna just add a little bit of white just to the teeth, just to kind of give her a little bit of sparkle there. Doesn't take much. Let's see, and I feel like this isn't enough here, so I'm gonna just go back in, add a little bit more shine to her little chin here. All right, she's coming together, guys. And I'll work on this more, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of how I go about this. So I'm going to swap over to PC 1092 Nectar. Now this is like a peachy pink. I just want to go over the areas of her cheeks, but this isn't as bright of a pink as I used earlier to do the undertones. This is more of a peachy color. I love this color. So I'm just going to touch the pink areas of her skin with this. I'm not pressing hard, but just sort of adding another layer of depth, another color. And her nose. Get a little pink in there. Just to kind of give her a healthy looking glow. I I also like to add this little pink right under her nostrils too. And a little bit right there. And then I'm going to also use this on her upper lip, just a little bit at the edge, at the very top. And then also on her lower lip. Just to blend that into the darker color I laid down earlier. And now I'm going to swap back over to the white. And let's brighten up this little area of her lip here. And here I am using circular motions and just blending out. And now I'm going to actually press quite hard and just do little, like, kind of up and down dots, just to give a little bit more detail. Yeah. Kind of make her look dewy. I want her to feel fresh because she's like a stag fairy, a stag sprite. So she's got these antlers. So yeah, I figured make her look pretty fresh-faced. Okay. And now, what other color do I want to use here? I want to kind of make this pop a little in some spots. What color is this? Sienna brown, let me see. Nope, that's not it. Maybe I'll just use, let's see. Okay, I'm going to use the plain old dark brown. So it's PC 946. I don't think that's focusing, but you get the idea. So I just want to use it in just a couple of spots. So I'm going to use it just under the chin to give her like more contrast. And here I'm using straight strokes, but in the direction of the chin line. And I'm feathering it. So what I mean by feathering is I start with the pencil off the page and then I dip down. It's almost like a U shape that I'm making when I do that. And that prevents any start-stop points. Oh, let me fix this a little bit. There we go. Just to give more contrast and depth. All right, getting there. And let me fix a little mistake I made. Oh, that won't work. Where's the color I'm looking for? Here we go. PC 1013 Deco Peach. And I just got this a little too dark here, so I'm just going to lighten it back up. No problem. There we go. That's better. And swapping back over to the dark brown. Where is that? Oh my goodness. Where'd it go? It was just here. Here it is. So it's PC 946 dark brown. I'm gonna go in just on the edge right here where the shadow would be pretty dark, I think, because her hair is casting the shadow and her hair is dark. And let's also smooth out this spot here. Yeah. All right. Let's see. That's looking all right. I'm gonna keep going with this, but I think that I'm gonna stop here for now with the video, just because I do need to get back to work. However, I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, and yeah, if you have any questions about the book, don't hesitate to just go ahead and post it in the comments below, and I'll be sure to reply and get back to you. Yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was fun and entertaining, and hopefully a little bit useful for you too. Yeah, so yeah, do you guys have any questions before I go in the chat? Thank you, May. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you, Hella. Yep, I'll be back now, guys. I'm so excited to start coloring again. Yep, you too. Take care, May. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful, magical time. Color